So we're here in Beverly Hills at the Cameo Hotel with Jobboy Productions at the Elite RIA and Family Office Opportunity Summit. How we're being present in the state of being is something that we don't do as high performers or as people who are running as fast as we are. So the overarching theme today is performance through presence and getting a time to help them be present and connect to what matters most. And that's what we're doing. And that's where we're going now. And as I'm preparing, as a junior college kid who never thought I'd get a chance to even play at Division I, Dr. Ken Ravizza was known as like the godfather of sports psychology. And he would talk about performance starts with presence. In order to perform, you have to be in control of the mind, which for me goes all around awareness. I am starting to learn a little bit more that the way in which we define goals can be different. Baseball is a very long, slow sport. I get it. It's very boring. And it's a lot of singles and doubles. So when I talk about this gray area, we reconstruct the way in which we're thinking about wins, we might start to be a little more aware on some of the things that matter. Because I thought I was winning. Oh, damn, I thought I was winning. My pitching coach was like, you had a hell of a year, man. He's like, and you got organization pitcher of the month. I returned back that next spring training, go home. I got hurt, shoulder, gone. Career, gone. I rehabbed for 20 months. I rehabbed for more than I actually played. So my career was cut short. It ended before it even started. So now here I am devastated. While at the same time I was playing with house money. I never thought I'd be there. So I got home though, and I got some wins from some losses. And I didn't realize it, but I had to reconstruct the way in which I was thinking about where presence was and where I needed to win. It's just that when tragedy happens or when these moments happen, it makes us really sit and think, wait a second. Those were losses, but those conversations with my uncle, those trips with my mother-in-law, those were the wins. In sport is very clear because in sport, we know exactly what a win or loss is. Which is why I'm asking how you define success and how we do it as controls. Everybody heard the control of controllables. We've heard that. What does that mean? I think of it as process and commitments that we have for ourselves, and the way in which I teach it with my clients, with myself, with my kids eventually, is around the 4 C's. I remember asking my colleagues, my customers, what are you doing for yourself today? Be like, what do you mean? They list stuff. I'm like, that's not for you. That's not for you. They were not committing to themselves. And then eventually it got to the point where they started to. Community or relationships. Are you engaging with the people that you say matter most? Think of somebody right now. Who have you not texted? Who do you need to text? But when it comes to your craft, this is the world that we know. This is the world that we are productive in most of the time. That we do keep scoring because we have performance reviews and people that get us here. How often do you get to play? When you think high performance, this is something that comes up that we do not engage with anymore. One of the women that I work with used to be a violinist. She works at one of the top tech firms in security out in the Bay Area. She was struggling. I asked her what she used to do as a little girl that she wished she kept doing. She said, playing the violin. It's all right, grab it. She had a 4-year-old daughter. She'd go to the park. She'd bust out her violin. She did it once. She did it twice. Now she's doing concerts at the park with all the parents and all the kids playing the violin. She says it's the most important part of her day, and yet she's managing a firm and working one of the most stressful jobs in Silicon Valley. Problem here is that we don't typically have a performance coach or someone telling us to stay connected to the things that matter. Our presence when it comes to listening is the most important thing that we can do. We do not have moments, environments in which we are taking in consideration on how we are being present. I'm encouraging you to start writing that down and jotting down what that could be. And if the most important gift that we can give our people is our presence, and that we choose our presence over our preference, I promise you're going to start leading a life a little bit more connected to what matters.